Hello everybody and welcome to another video. This time we shall be playing The Call of Karen. I hear that maybe it's a wholesome Karen this time. And also, I respect the Plague Doctor here. That just makes me want to play it more. But this is set in the 1950s, if I'm not wrong, and judging by the decor, it feels a bit dated. You know what, let's just get into it. Well, don't worry, I have sound.
Listeners and patriots and lovers, watch out. There is a new kind of evil about both family men and no mates on their own. Don't let the octopus into your home.
Wait, what?
That's our message from our lovely sponsor, Hurston Enterprises. Before you get any ideas about sea life on the run, the octopus represents those bastard commies up north. It's a metaphor, you see. I tell ya, I love being up at 6 a.m. on a Monday. The sun rising over the city reminds me of all the life down there, all those good, stout-hearted Americans with jobs in their minds and capitalism in their hearts.
That's fine. Okay, eggs. That's fine, they're bouncy.
We've got a special guest I'm interviewing today, Joanne.
Hello, Charles. I'm excited to be here.
Now, what's a good Christian woman like you doing out of the kitchen and on America's airwaves?
I wonder that myself sometimes, Charles.
Where are the pans? Ah, here we go. That's fine. That's not what I wanted. Alright. Wait a minute. Plate cooked egg? Okay, whatever that means. Oh, I understand now, okay. My brain is small. Bacon first. Because everybody knows you gotta cook eggs in the bacon grease. That's the good stuff. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna set it on the counter. You know, this radio is loud. Alright, egg. Give. Thank you. I'll go get a plate. Just close that. That was rude. Thank you. Give. Trying to steal my bacon. That's not what I wanted. Egg. Where did my other egg go? Honey, I've lost my eggs. You know what that means. Can I put you away? Yeah, perfect. There's one egg. Okay, fine, we'll just cook another one. That's fine. That was worth a try. Slap you here. Egg! I said egg. Thank you. How do I... Oh! How much salt do you want? Perfect. I'm gonna just put you there. That's not... some pepper. How much pepper is there? Glorious! I've made such a delicious meal. Now put that in the sink. Put that in the sink. Thank you. Forks. That would be... I'll put on the table for me to consume. And grab me a... Oh wait, there's a spatula. Can I grab a fork, please? Thank you. Well...
Francis, I made your favorite. Meatloaf sandwich
Mom,
with...
I can't talk. I gotta go now. I'm gonna miss the bus.
Oh, okay. Well, I love you.
Are you tired of feeling taken for granted.
Yes,
You
yes,
know
I
it,
am.
Charles.
Of course you are. We know all you family men work hard all day just to provide for the kiddos at the old ball and chain. And when do they ever say thank you?
Honey, I'll be out late again. Have dinner ready when I get back.
Yes, this truly is the American dream. Happy home, happy life, and happy wife. And what could be happier? We'll be back with more tales from all around the greatest country on earth after these messages.
All right then. Ooh, okay. What is...
Huh? It might be time to lay off the morning wine.
Oh.
Ugh. Even when something's a little different around here, there's always a mess to clean up.
Hello. Alright. Okay. Books on shelf. Which shelf? Are you the shelf? Oh boy. Alright. Papers. Table. What are you then? Are you a book? Okay. You're a paper. Can I grab multiple things? No. That's some jazzy stuff. Is that hissing? Ah. Why'd I jump? I like how the actress or the actual mom character is just ignoring all of this. There we go. Tin. Cards in tin. Oh no, are these the cards? Oh boy. Alright. I will just go get those. Don't worry about the void, it's fine. It happens all the time. What's a busy mom gotta do around here to get some peace and quiet from the Eldritch gods? Wait, Call of Karen? Call of Cthulhu? I get it now. This is just a cleanup simulator, and you know what? It's quite relaxing if you completely ignore everything that's happening around me. Oh. Like that, for example. Whose cards are those? Are those my son's? I'm sure it is. Him and his darn card games. Wait, where are the rest of the books? Oh, that's right. Your nuclear family. That's a good read. A pity I'm going to divorce my husband soon. I'll leave him with the kid. I don't want that demon. Such an annoyance, all of them. Are you not in the... Is there... You know what, I'm going to... Okay. I will... Was it trying to show me this card? How thoughtful! Am I missing a book or is it broken? Because I broke it. Definitely a book! Now that's a good read. Now where's the book that I'm missing? Ooh. Well, here's the paper. Whoopsies. The powers of the Force can be a bit strong. Clean home. Clean home is a happy home. It's almost time for dinner. I should get, working. Can I grab multiple plates? I'll take that as a no. Do. Ooh, that's a new one. Is that slime? Maybe? Wait, how many people do we have? Oh, silly me, I almost forgot myself. Ah. Oh, that's right. There's only 4 of us. Although I thought it was just, me, my son, and my husband. Maybe he's bringing his girlfriend. I'm sure that's what it is. Ah, she's so nice. My husband's girlfriend, my boyfriend's girlfriend, is quite rude to me. Very disrespectful. You know, I don't quite understand it. You know, honestly, do we have any wine? That'd be pretty cool. Ah, this is fine. Can I... There we go. Oh, it's ready. I'll just slap that on the table. What else am I missing? Silverware, that's right. Do I have all of the cups? No, one more. What a weird family. We don't put salt on the table. How very strange. I cannot grab these forks. These are very elusive forks. That table's purple. That's fine. It's just the, medication that I'm on. Doesn't sit very well with wine, you know? But I just can't help myself, you know what I'm saying? Alright, it's dinner time. I'm gonna get the big one. Wait, do I have to, like... How do I... That's not what I wanted to do.
Dinner's ready.
Oh!
Sure. When Francis isn't sorting his trading cards and John isn't working on his novel, dinner can't come fast enough. But when they're busy, they can't be bothered. Might as well listen to the radio while I wait.
And what a wonderful day it was! And if we have our way, we'll be living like this forever. Don't forget, anyone who wants different is a threat to our country. Be sure to report any strange happenings to...
Anyone who thinks different is a threat to our country. Indeed. Just another day. Oh, how kind. Thanks, Cthulhu. Always so thoughtful.
What? If I have to politely remind John to stop stacking food against the fridge door again, I'll scream. Or I would, if he didn't always leave the room when I show womanly emotions. Floor bacon for me. Oh, what a feeling.
Oh, Cthulhu put an
Good
egg
morning,
on the pan
America.
for me.
We're back at it again on this bright and sunny morning. And aren't we glad that it's bright and sunny, considering that freak storm over the Atlantic last night? That certainly didn't give me any ideas about the fragility of our human lives.
Oh, that's good.
In other news, does the amount of salt you put on your meatloaf say something about how good of a wife you are? Tune in after the break to find out.
Oh, that'd be a real shame. I know I am a great wife. See, look at me. Look at me tidying things up. I am such a good wife. Said salt, Cthulhu. Stop screwing up my meal times. It's so rude, you know? I'm talking to myself again, aren't I? Nobody's listening to me. Silverware, that's right. I know my kitchen. I stocked it very well.
Francis, don't forget your lunch.
Next time, can you make lunch like Timmy's mom does? She gives him cookies.
Cookies aren't very
And
good
don't
for
you
you.
forget the meatloaf tonight, honey.
I never do.
What a couple of assholes.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Hurston Enterprises' new vacuum cleaner, with brand new technology that keeps your house cleaner longer. Not too long, or you ladies back home would have nothing to do. We've got a testimonial today from one of our happy customers. Say hello to America, Susan Jones.
Hi, Charles. It's a pleasure to be here.
Susan Jones? Timmy's mom, PTA president, makes snide comments about my brownies.
Now, Susan, you're a mother, PTA president, and baker extraordinaire.
Oh, I don't know if I'd say extraordinaire. I just know what I'm doing. When some others
All right.
a bit.
What a bitch. You know, some moms just think they know everything. I know what a good mother and wife is.
That's definitely not normal.
But I'm sure it's fine. It's been happening the rest of the time, so...
Any second now, Charles from PMCR Radio is going to knock on the door and tell me this is all a weird prank show segment. And Susan will be there too. She'll marvel at how I haven't cleaned up before letting in company. Your plates were floating? Mine had booked a plane ticket to Kingsport. I had to walk the whole way there to catch them, and I still made it back in time to make dinner.
What a bitch. Seriously? I wish she would just shut the fuck up. Where are my cups? Oh, demons. You make my job as a mother so much harder. Why can't you set the table instead of ruin it? Well, I know you put some of the things on the table, however, you missed quite a few. If you really want to make my job easier, just set the table for me while I cook. Is that really so hard to ask? I mean, come on, I can't even find my knives around this junk. Well, I'll just jump on the table again.
Dinner's ready.
In a minute.
In a minute.
Ugh.
Well, that's it for me tonight, folks. Keep
Like
an eye out for anything
son,
strange.
like father.
And don't forget...
What was that? Demons, are you starting to possess other people? I thought it was just you and I. What the heck?
Well, I prefer floating bacon to floor bacon, though I can't say I'm a huge fan of either.
Another day in American
She has a
paradise,
point.
the greatest country on earth.
Get back
Don't
here,
forget,
bacon.
everything's completely fine. Today's program is brought to you by... And that's
I
not
love
all.
that.
If you buy
I
now,
love them.
you'll get a
You
free
know,
pair
they're
of
my
binoculars
favorite
to
bit.
spy
They're
on
so
your
cute.
neighbors.
Where did that piece of bacon go? I think Satan's eating my bacon again. What am I gonna do with that dude? Wait. Oh. I see now. Oh, that's probably fine. Let me just... There we go. Plate. Okay, thanks. My other egg. That's not quite what I meant, but that'll do. Bacon! Hey! My son can eat it. Who doesn't? He doesn't eat the breakfast that I make for him anyway. I'm really just making this for myself at this point. That's not what I meant to do. How am I supposed to do this? Stick. Alright. Yay! Oh my. That works. This is becoming increasingly difficult. Silverware is in the drawer. Why do I keep going to the cabinet for silverware? Also, why don't they have any spoons? That's really weird.
Bye, Francis. Hope you have a good day at school.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Have a good day at work, dear.
Huh. I'm just gonna leave in the middle of the night. They'd never notice anyway. Where's the mess now? Excuse me? Oh, it's on the ceiling, of course. Where else would it be?
Wire Hurston vacuuming said, "It will have your carpet sparkling like new." Yeah, give me a ring when it does the same thing for my ceiling.
How does this stuff get up here? Where else? It's really hard to tell when the walls are the... Ah! There we go, let me just stick it through the ceiling.
Oh yes, Being Magazine is here. Please take me away to a world of country melodrama where I don't have to worry about how my house might be possessed.
Wait, for sure?
Silver bullets, huh? You know what? Sure. Better safe than sorry. If only I hadn't sold the pistol when we had Francis.
Where's the front door? Oh, duh. I can't leave the house. I'm a woman. This is going to be quite difficult, isn't
Those
it?
silver bullets can't get here fast enough. Hey, whatever entity is doing this, please stop. I don't need any more cleaning to do. Okay, I can take a hint.
Alright, Meatloaf. In. I'm glad the devs at least put everything in the room that I need. For the most part. And I still have to cook, obviously, but... Why do I cook the same thing every... Oh, that's right, because I don't care enough to cook something new and unique for my ungrateful family who never ate it anyway. Sorry, I'm just getting worked up. This is hard. You know? Cthulhu is over here making my life just this much harder. Like it's not difficult enough already. Is there a fork flying in there? Yes, there is. Really, you couldn't even get the last 2 cups in here? Well, there's one. To get on my tippy toes, even wearing high heels to get that thing. If you could get your orbs out of my eyes, that'd be great. Thank you for bringing me the last one. Much more gentlemanly of you. You're about to cook another one for me. Where's my knife? There you are.
Dinner's ready.
Yeet.
In a minute.
In a minute.
I should start cooking for the entity in the house. Maybe it will appreciate my cooking.
You would, wouldn't you?
I can't tell if that's a yes or a no. I'm going to say no.
Good evening, listeners. Gee, did that day fly by with no strange happenings at all? For you night owls out there, here's the evening news. That storm out by the Atlantic seems to have cleared up. The Navy is setting out to investigate to make sure it isn't something else. Meanwhile, some odd fellow in Johansson County swears there's a new mountain on the horizon by his house. Oh, the things some folks will do for attention, am I right? If you live near that man, you'd best keep an eye on him for other unusual behavior.
Oh?
Good morning, everyone.
Ah.
Every day is a clean slate, a brand new start. Breakfast, as you all know, is the most important meal of the day. Except, of course, for the most important meal of the universe, where the old ones descend upon humanity and eat the sun.
What?
Broadcast is telling me that isn't a standard meal in most American households. My mistake.
Is the radio man Cthulhu himself? Cthulhu doesn't even want my cooking. Is it the meatloaf? I can cook other things. You know, we got plenty of eggs, plenty of bacon. That can be dinner too. Right? I mean, I've eaten it for dinner. Only because it's left over from my ungrateful son and husband who don't want to eat anything. Where do they even eat food? Like, if they don't eat my cooking, whose do they eat? Probably my husband's girlfriends, you know? You know, I'm not even gonna bother taking it to the table because I know he's not going to eat.
Francis, are you there?
Yeah, Timmy's dad is driving me to school.
Timmy can suck my dick.
Oh, I could drive you.
Timmy's mom says that women shouldn't drive.
Timmy's mom is a bitch.
Bye, honey.
And you can also suck my dick, sir. Are we even married?
Strange. My silver bullet shouldn't arrive until tomorrow.
Keep an eye on the vacuum.
Oh boy. From Susan? What does she have to say this time?
I saw your lawn was looking more drab than usual, and I thought, there's a gal who has eldritch demons in her home. Here's a book that might help.
Wow. Isn't that just so thoughtful of her?
Pardon? I'm gonna put this on the shelf with the other books. I think I'll keep this one. You know, something just tells me that I should keep it. Ah, that kind of grime. Understood. You know, maybe she's not that bad after all. Maybe she'll help me out of this whole family situation. No, I wouldn't hear the end of it. Oh, you can't handle
Okay.
You can't handle
That's
family.
Actually useful? Oh, I have to write her a nice thank you letter now, don't I?
It means so much to me that you reached out, especially with your extraordinarily busy schedule. I'll be sure to send over some fresh brownies when I get the chance.
I'll make them extra overcooked, just for you.
And now, a public service announcement from your local neighborhood watch. Over at your neighbors for dinner, keep an eye out for strange happenings. A dysfunctional dinner is the first sign of an unhappy home and a potential threat to your community.
Come on, Charles. I don't need you calling me out, too.
What? Holy water from the closet? This closet? Oh! You know? This sets a much different precedent. Huh. Just another day. Stupid meatloaf. Coming back to life, you know that's not going to save you. Now hell, let it burn. Come here, fork. Oh no, I'm gonna have a cup problem again, aren't I? Oh, well, maybe not. Fork. Rocks, on the other hand, are very slippery. Give. Alright. Now to murder the meatloaf for a second time today. Now where did that knife? I always go for the big one, you know? So I really know that it's not coming back. Excuse me. You are being rude.
Dinner's ready.
I'm working on my novel.
I'm sorting my trading cards.
Are you an unhappy housewife in your house life?
Maybe so, Charles. Maybe so.
Then stay tuned. We've got 10 appliances that will make you the perfect house spouse. And they're so easy, we're sure even you ladies will be able to figure it out.
And 10 more reasons for Susan to brag about how rich she is at the next PTA meeting.
Appliance 1. A safe lined with iron to keep the manuscripts describing all the horrors you've seen.
You know, I might need that one.
And 5 down is Cthulhu Photography. Those are the answers to yesterday's crossword. Hope you had fun playing along with us. Strange words this time. What is that, Lithuanian?
Darn, I thought it was Cthulhu Patagon Arlier. So close.
Wait. The spray bottle stayed? I want you on the shelf. Did my closet stay open? No. I'm waiting for it to tell me to put garlic in it, too. That egg just went. You know, I appreciate the demons helping me cook breakfast. The breakfast that I'm going to eat for dinner, because, yeah, women can't eat the food they cook. Thank you, sir. Could you bring it a little closer to me? Thank you. Where'd the egg go? I thought you weren't hungry. Give me that. Of course that's going to fly away. What was I expecting? Give me. Where did... I have to chase my darn plate. Where did you go? You that? No, you're this. You're trying to put yourself away. Come here. What? The bacon transfer. Okay, I'm gonna hope that it just works. Yep.
Be sure to be safe out there, Francis. There's been strange news lately.
I'll be fine, Mom. Timmy's dad is picking me up from school, and Timmy's mom is gonna make me brownies after.
Honey, have you noticed anything odd lately?
Come to think of it, your meatloaf was a little dry yesterday. It's alright. I'll pick up pizza tonight.
I'll kill you both.
Oh, perfect. My bullets are here. Now, I might not have a gun, and most sources say you need a gun to use bullets, but... Now this is what I'm talking about. I don't know when I'll need it, but better safe than sorry.
What a well-stocked closet, you know. I'm so proud. Okay, Eldritch vacuum. Am I supposed to be responsible for the lawn too? I thought that was the man's job. Man, I can't wait for the war to give us more responsibility as women. Because I'm ready to live in a house alone. Maybe with another woman.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by The Stars Are Right, your #1 guide to the stars being right. Also providing services like seeing if the stars are right and making sure that the old ones descend upon the world. Broadcast? What do you mean they're not a sponsor? The Stars Are Right. The Stars Are Right. It's right here. The Stars Are Right. The Stars Are Right. The Stars Are Right.
Charles?
And No, it's fine. I told you, I'm just going to share the joyous news that the old ones are returning, and that I'm chartering our boat to the Sunken City of Hope, and that calamari is on sale at Gigamart today, 50% off. Oh, we're on air now? Hello, everyone. Calamari is on sale at Gigamart today. Add a bit of extra kick to your morning smoothie with some tasty sea life. Delicious. Actually, that doesn't sound delicious at all. Well, anyhow, it's a Saturday. Time to kick back and relax after a long, hard week of work providing for your families. And hey, maybe your wives can take a break too.
Can I please have some food for my stupid child? My useless child. The pan is hopping for joy. Bacon? No, I never thought I'd be chasing bacon through my own living room. But here I am. I like how it just needs to be on a plate. It doesn't have to be the same plate. But I'm still gonna. There we go. Where's another piece of bacon? Bacon! Hold still. At least the pan stays mostly put. Oh, there you are. I lost it. Ah! Wait, can I put it on the table and it stays? Perfect! I am very aggressive with these drawers. I'm also full of rage. Ha! Yeet! Fork. Forks are not in the cabinet. But I certainly tried. There we go.
I'm gonna play poker with the guys. I'll be back late.
Oh good, you're gonna spend all of our money too.
Timmy found a weird bat lizard by the creek. We're gonna go poke it with a stick.
Hey, don't. Susan should pay more attention to her kid.
What a terrible mother, honestly.
It looks like these bullets are going to come in handy after all. I'm sick of this Eldritch nonsense.
You don't think the Soviets have anything to do with this, do you? It doesn't really matter, I suppose. We'll all be vaporized to dust, one way or the other. Do you believe? What a day it's been, America. Rest easy with the knowledge that tomorrow...
How do you aim this thing? Wait, do I have to spray them first? Can I grab the books? I can't even... Oh, wait, no, those are the... Okay, so I just need to knock them out of the air.
What a day it's been, America.
What?
Rest easy with the knowledge that tomorrow...
Why did the bullets shoot out of the vacuum?
This has gone on long enough.
Those are some tentacles.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm sick of all this. It's hard enough to do all the work around here, and I don't need you making it worse for me. I've spent my whole life cleaning up other people's messes, and I'm not dealing with yours too. I'm ending this, once and for all.
Seal, vacuum, and... Oh! Is there teeth on it? What? Oh! Oh, I see. Wait, do I just run into the door, maybe? Ah. I'm not controlling that. Oh, it's a cutscene. Did I just...
A beautiful day in American paradise.
Did I just murder
a lovely country
Cthulhu?
with a lovely radio station host that may have just been put on sick leave for a month because of erratic behavior. Strangely, I feel much better, but I'm not going to turn down a free vacation. In any case, sayonara, America. I'll see you again once I'm done sipping pina coladas in Bermuda. America,
Honey, I'm off
I'll
to
see
work.
you again once I'm done sipping pina
when I get
coladas in
home,
Bermuda.
I want to talk to you. Frankly, the house has been a mess this week. Susan's mentioned that she's seen all sorts of things through the windows, and you're not really making this a structured environment for Francis. We both know that you need to clean more, but I want to find a solution that works for you. Happy wife, happy life, right?
Is that so?
There is a new kind of evil about both family men and always on their own. Don't let the octopus into your home when you find that life has got you down. Take a
This
moment
slaps.
and just look around. All your neighbors are doing much better than you. So why can't you just smile and be happy too? Do your daily chores feel quite possessed? Is your house in a state of unrest? Your marriage is just fine, that's not the problem at all.
Okay. So this game was something else I was not expecting. The absolute chaos that was this game. It was kind of hard to talk in some situations because of the sheer focus that I had to grab the eggs and bacon with. That, and there was some voice acting, which was very nice, by the way. Also, I'm sorry if I'm talking funny. I bit my tongue towards the back, so certain motions really hurt. But Call of Karen. Let me just... So we're a 1950s housewife with a failing marriage and an ungrateful little piece of garbage for a son. So then we deal with Cthulhu over like about a week. And by the end of it all, we say, screw it, let's commit murder on the Eldritch God himself. And it worked. We murdered him. With a very angry vacuum. And we have a closet that has crosses, wooden stakes, holy water, a load of salt. There was some other stuff in there. You'll see it now. What was this universe? And Charles was just I think he was being, I don't know, some erratic behavior. Also, how did that much grime get on the ceiling? I don't understand. But this game was good. I got nothing. If you were some cryptid or eldritch horror of some kind, tell me which kind you'd be in the comments. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.